Hi, ladies! I'm so excited to be here. I am Kayla Penrod. I'm an exclusive Black Stars presenter with Unique. And Jennifer has asked me to come in and talk to you guys about recruiting and some tips and tricks that will help you guys maybe become a better recruiter, step up your recruiting game, get some extra people that you maybe did not think that you would get on your team, and really just change your whole mindset and your whole perspective about what recruiting really is. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I know there are lots of people that are busy. I know that you guys are on Texas time. I'm on Georgia time. And so I'm a little bit later than you guys are. So feel free to go back and watch this from the beginning if you are just joining in with me. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of background about myself. I have been with this business for almost 20 months now. I started in September of 2014, on the second day in September, and I am a stay-at-home mom of three. I was a stay-at-home mom of three before, and we were literally we were the perfect example of a typical middle-class family that basically lives paycheck to paycheck. My husband was the only one bringing in an income, and I was basically doing anything and everything I could think of to really provide some kind of income. I was selling stuff on yard sale sites. I was just, I was doing anything I could really think of to earn extra cash in our family. And I had been approached for many years by my Mary Kay lady to join her business, and every single time I shot it down. I was like, no, it's not for me. I don't have stock. I don't want to, invest into something that, I can't spend the time in doing. I just kept telling her no. And then Unique came out, and when I joined, the company was about a year and a half old. But I was seeing stuff on Facebook, but it wasn't, nobody was approaching me about it or anything. Nobody had sent me messages about it. One, because I was not a makeup wearer. Like, I am literally a tomboy, or was a tomboy before Unique. So I probably would not be the typical person that people would reach out to and be like, hey, would you be interested in joining my team? And so it's kept catching my eye, and a lady from my church, I noticed that she joined it, and she's not a makeup wearer either, and I was like, there must be something about this company if she's joining it. And then I found out, I did a little bit of research, and I found out you could do it all online. And then it was only $99 to join, and you didn't have to have any stock fees or anything like that. And so I said, you know what, I have $99 of my birthday cash laying around. I am going to give this a try. I'm going to try it out and see, if I can get somewhere with it, or if I could just make a couple $100s a month. That's better than what I'm doing right now. So I really had no expectations of what I wanted out of this business. I just knew that I wanted to make an extra income. And so the first day I joined, my sponsor, I knew going into it, I knew my sponsor was not somebody who was serious about the business. She had basically told me, like, you're welcome to join under me. I did this for my sister. I'm not really in it to sell or to have a team underneath me. And so I knew going in that I wasn't going to have a lot of help from my sponsor. So I already had the mentality of, if I want to do this and if I want to figure it out, then I'm going to have to do this majority on my own. I have somebody that I can ask questions to, but I'm not going to expect them to spend their time on me and to tell me things to do every single day. So, Unique gives you the, the 6-week course of where every week they send you a course telling you exactly what you need to do. So I kind of did it all in one night. I was like, why wait 6 weeks to learn what I need to learn when I can learn it all in one night? So I did all those courses in one night, and I was excited about the business because, personally, being a stay-at-home mom, I needed something for myself as well. I had 3 kids under the age, at that time, 3 kids under the age of 3. They were all, my kids right now are 6, 4, and 2.5. And so they were all under the age of 3, and I needed something for myself. And so I started so I was really excited about this business, and I just started putting my all into it. I would just spend any extra time that I had, and I would work on the business. It's okay, Jennifer, totally. They can go back and watch the beginning. I'm just giving a short introduction, not a big deal at all, so don't worry about it. And so I started staying up every night, and I would message people. After my kids would go to bed, I would, on Facebook. It's really okay, Jennifer. Not a big deal at all. I even said at the beginning, like, feel free to go back and watch. So, I would stay up, on Facebook, how they show the people in green, if they're online. So I would message those people every single night, and I would just send like simple messages like, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm excited, I'm excited, started my unique business. If you, do you want to be a guinea pig for me, host a party? Do you have any questions about our business? Have you ever thought about joining? I was talking to everybody. And in my third day, I had my first recruit sign up. And I kind of had that, like, wow, that was easy. Like, I just asked somebody and they joined my team. And so anyways, it took me 14 months to hit the top of the company. I hit it last November. And my team size, I believe, was a little bit close to 600, and I had personally sponsored 76 people when I hit black. And right now I have personally sponsored 103 people in the business, and my team size is now close to 1,800. So I'm going to teach you what I know about recruiting, what has made me a successful recruiter, and what I think will make you a successful recruiter. I like to group recruiting into two categories. You have passive recruiters, and then you have active recruiters. A passive recruiter is somebody that basically does not offer the opportunity, sits back and expects that people are going to join your team because you posted on your personal Facebook wall, or you're doing parties, or if they're interested, they'll come ask me. A active recruiter is somebody who is constantly thinking about recruiting. What can they do next to get a new recruit? Who can they message next? What kind of posts can they make that will attract people to their business, to them, to make them want to join their team? So basically you have passive and you have active. You need to think about what category you fall under, because if you are a passive recruiter, then you want to become an active recruiter. And I'm going to tell you how to become an active recruiter. I'm going to tell you everything that I do. So the first thing with recruiting, you have to understand, well, there's two things. The first thing is the word no. You have to get over the word no. The word no, you cannot take it personal. It is going to be something you hear every single day in this business. So tell yourself, no is not going to bother me. No does not hurt my feelings. No does not mean that I'm not going to be successful in this business. No does not mean that she hates me. No does not mean that I did something wrong. No is not negative in this business, okay? Your goal is to get no's. Your goal is to hear no every single day. And if you're hearing no's, that means you're doing your job. That means that you are actively recruiting. That means that you are actively trying to sell in your business. So first thing, you need to realize no is not negative, okay? No is not negative. Tell yourself that. Write it somewhere big. No is not negative. We've been trained our whole lives that no is a negative word, which it is for majority of things in our life. But for our business, no is not negative. Second thing you need to understand, recruiting is a process. So if you think that you can ask somebody today and they're going to sign up on your team today, then you have the wrong perspective when it comes to recruiting. If you think that you could go say, like, tomorrow I'm going to work on recruiting, and then I'm not going to work on recruiting for a whole nother week. If you think that this month I'm only going to work on recruiting and next month I'm going to work on sales, that's not how recruiting works. That's not how our business works. At any given time, I should be able to come up to you and I should be able to say, Jennifer, how many people do you have interested in the business right now? Give me some names of people that are interested in the business right now. And if you can't give me 2 to 3 names of people that you have that are interested in this business, then you're not doing your job as an active recruiter. You are not actively seeking for people to join your team. So if you cannot answer that question to me tonight, if you cannot tell me 2 to 3 people's names of people that are interested in your business, then you are not doing your job as a recruiter. And you're not doing your job building your team. Hey, Kayla, same name, awesome. So the process, you need to understand, I'm going to explain to you the recruiting process. Myself was somebody that just joined. Nobody had to ask me, nobody begged me, nobody messaged me 5,000 times to join their team. I just joined because it was something I wanted to do. But the odds of that happening are like 1 in 100. You're going to find maybe one person out of 100 that will actually want to do that will actually want to join your team without you having to ask, without you having to post, without you having to do anything. They will just say, I want this opportunity and I want to do it. Everybody else, it's a process. You are going to have to understand that recruiting is a process. And what I mean by that is, majority of the people that you go and you talk to and you offer the opportunity to, they are going to give you some kind of excuse as to why they can't do this business, that they don't have time, that they don't wear makeup, that they could never be successful at selling. They are going to give you some kind of excuse. So if you can remember that, if you can go ahead and get yourself over that, the fact that somebody, every time you're going to ask somebody, they are going to give you no an excuse. They are going to say, maybe I have thought about it, but I really don't think I would be good at it. Or no, I haven't thought about it and I just don't think it's for me. They are going to tell you no and give you an excuse. Expect that. Always expect that. When you start expecting that that's the answer that you're going to get, besides somebody saying, well, yes, I want to join your team like right now. If you can understand that that is the process of recruiting, then it's not going to sting. It's not going to hurt when people tell you no. It's not going to hurt when people give you an excuse. You're not going to take it personal because you're going to understand that this is the recruiting process. So once they tell you an excuse, or they tell you no, or whatever it is they tell you, the next thing you have to understand is that you have to continue to expose these people over and over and over to the opportunity that you are offering. So you are looking for as many opportunities as you can to expose these people to the opportunity that you're offering. So opportunities and exposures, they can be simple things like our company changes the kit. Anytime our company changes the kit, every single person that I have that is interested, that is even had the slightest bit of interest, I send those people the message and I say, hey, just letting you know our kit changed. Now is a perfect opportunity for you to join if you're interested. Here's our new kit. Anytime that we do an opportunity webinar, all those people get a message. Anytime that something new and exciting comes out in unique, like our sculpting trio kit that just came out, I let them know. I give them an opportunity to feel my excitement, to feel my passion about this business. I give them an opportunity to understand that good things are happening in this business. So I am constantly in these people's inboxes. And when I say constantly, I don't mean every day I'm sending annoying messages that say, please join my team. I'm saying that I am in there once a week. I am making contact with these people. I am following up with them. I am building relationships with them. It might not even be anything unique related. It could be, you know, I noticed that you got a new car. I love your new car. It's beautiful. Do you love it? A simple conversation. Great picture that you posted today. Oh my gosh, your little boy is adorable. Oh my gosh, you're in Florida. I'm getting ready to go to Florida. You know, what part are you in? Anything that you can communicate with them about, do it. Like, you have to realize that it is a process. It's not something that people are going to say, there's no given rule. There's no given rule that says after 2 times somebody's going to join your team. After 3 times talking to them, somebody's going to join your team. Think about the process that you went through when you decided to join Unique. What kind of process was it for you? What kind of process did you have in your mind of where, you know, you thought about it and you kind of weighed the pros and the cons, and you know, you saw this and that kind of triggered your mind again, and so you thought about joining again, or something happened and it was just like an aha moment and you're like, okay, I'm done, I'm just going to join the team. Think about your own personal process of how it was for you to join. For me, like I said, I did it on my own, but not everybody is like that. You might be the same way where you did it on your own as well, but not everybody functions that way. And so you have to understand that recruiting is a process, and the faster you understand that, the better recruiter you're going to become, because you're not going to take things personal. I think the number one reason people are not successful at recruiting is because they take it personal. They take it personal when people tell them no, and they just say, you know what, everybody's telling me no, so I'm just going to give up. 5 people have told me no, so I'm going to give up. And you can't do that. You have to realize that your job is to keep getting no's until you find those yeses. And I can tell you right now, probably majority of the people that are on my team right now are people that have told me no. People that have told me no 3 or 4 or 5, 10 times. Those people are on my team now because it is a process. It is something that you have to spend time on. You should be working on recruiting every single day. Something that I love to do is I send, it's kind of like cold calling. If you were in a sales business, you would pick up the phone and you would, call people, hey, like, I have this amazing opportunity, are you interested? Or I have this amazing deal, are you interested? Every day I send out 10 to 15 messages to 10 new people or 15 new people, and I ask a simple question. Write this down, because it really is a simple question, and so many people get caught up in, what do I say? What is the right thing I say? How do I word this? And I'm going to tell you how simple it is. It is simple, simple, simple. You ask a simple question that says, hey, I just had to ask, have you ever considered joining my team? It's simple, guys. You just have to ask the question. Don't try to put this long paragraph of why you think this opportunity is so amazing for them, or you don't have to be amazing with your words. You don't have to be amazing with your words. You just have to ask the question. That's all you have to do. And if you can get that in your head, that you have to open your mouth and you have to ask the question, have you considered joining my team? The easier it is going to get for you to become a recruiter. Yes, I have people that tell me that all the time. In fact, I had this one girl that joined my team one time, and she literally posted on her Facebook page, she was like, I'm so grateful that Kayla stayed in my inbox and I finally decided to join Unique. It's the truth. You have to stay in their inboxes. You have to continue to follow up with them. So the question that I get is, okay, Kayla, I'm following up. I'm doing, what you told me to. I'm sending messages. People are telling me no. People are interested. But what do I do in the meantime? What do I do? How do I get these people to realize that they need to join my team? The third part of recruiting is going to come in attraction marketing. It has a lot to do with whether or not people are attracted to you. So I spend a lot of time on my personal Facebook wall. So raise your hand if you're one of those people that are like, I don't post on my personal Facebook wall because I don't want to annoy people, or I'm scared to post on my personal Facebook wall because of what people are going to think, or I can only post on there once a day because if I post more than that, then it's just going to annoy people. Raise your hand if that's you. Give me a thumbs up, give me something if that is you, because I'm here to talk to you tonight about this and about the reality of, 1, how Facebook works, and 2, that you got to put yourself out there. You have to understand that you have to become popular on Facebook. Your whole goal is to become popular on Facebook. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple of people that are, that's me, used to be me. That was me too when I first joined. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to annoy people. I don't want to bombard my friends with my posts. Guess what? It is your personal Facebook wall. It is no one else's. So if people want to post about politics, if they want to post about their baby daddy, mama, whatever they want to post about, guess what? You get to decide what you want to post about too. And let me tell you something about Facebook. Even though in your little mind of yours you think, oh, here I go again, I'm going to post another post, everybody's gonna see this on my personal Facebook wall. Guess what? Everybody is not seeing that. Go pick out 5 friends today. Or tonight after we get off here, I want you to pick out 5 friends, and I want you to go click on their personal Facebook wall. Count how many of their posts you have not seen. And this is why I'm telling you this, because you could post 15 posts in one day, and possibly only a handful of your friends are going to maybe see 2 of those posts for that day. People are not seeing every single thing that you post on your personal Facebook wall. So you have to remember that. You have to get over the fact that you think that you're annoying people. that is your job. Your job is to get your business out there. If you were to open up a storefront in in like a strip mall, if you were to go and open up your storefront, would you not post stuff on your wall to advertise your business? Would you not put anything on the, out in the streets and stuff like that? Would you not do that? Of course you would do that, because that's the only way you're going to advertise that you are in business, that you're selling, that you have. People don't even know that you're selling if you're not posting about it. People don't know that they can even join your team if you're not posting about it. You have to realize that it is your job to get your business out there. It is your job to share that you are selling, that you have a passion for this business, that you want people to join your team. If you're not telling people that you have a business and that you want people to join you, then how are they going to know that? You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to be willing to post on your personal Facebook wall. And you have to get over the thoughts of, what are people going to think about me? It is a scary thing, 100% scary. But you know what? The thing that made me decide, I don't care what people think anymore, is the fact that they are not putting the money in my pocket. And I was driving to school one day. It was after my first, sorry, I have like crazy hair going on. It was after my first month with the company. In my first month, I exploded. I hit yellow, fast start, and pink. My second month, I hit blue and green. I remember driving my daughter to school, and I found out that one of my friends had deleted me from his Facebook account. And I was so torn up about that. I was like, I didn't even know he deleted me. Like, I was torn up about it. I was like, we're supposed to be friends. Why would he delete me? And so I was driving, and I was taking her to school, and I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? This is Facebook, okay? This isn't anything important in my life. It's Facebook. Like, if people are going to get upset about a tiny notification that comes across their news feed, then really, I just don't care. And I just made that decision that I didn't care anymore. I didn't care if people cared if I posted on my personal Facebook wall. It is not their Facebook. It is my Facebook. If they want to unfollow, if they want to unfriend, then go ahead. And you know what? The beauty behind all of this is, the more consistent and the more persistent you are in this business, the more people will back you in this business. But if you say, I'm just going to post one time every other week, then that's going to be more annoying to them than it is if you're posting every single day and you're passionate about something. People love to see passion. They love to see that you have a fire underneath you and that you want to spread that joy with everybody around you. People love that. And the more that you're willing to share that and to put yourself out there and to do things that you're scared and you're afraid of doing, the more people will respect you for what you're doing. So do not worry about what people are thinking. Put yourself out there, put your business out there, and do not be scared of doing it, because that is what's holding your business back. That is what is keeping you from being successful in this business. The fears that you have inside is what keeps you from success. So anyways, this is what I'm going to tell you about attraction marketing. Every single day I post, probably, if you're welcome to go and follow me tonight after we're done if you want to, and you can follow and see what kind of posts I make. Everything I do is to attract people to me, to make myself Facebook popular. So I do a rotation of posts. I will post every morning. You will notice that I post an inspirational post. Then I will usually post something about my day, me and my kids. I will post something about Unique. I will post something about me working and being able to be at home with my kids, or, hey, I'm at the pool working, having a good time. You have to understand that you have to connect with people. So if you are the type of person that says, well, she said for me to post, and I posted a picture of the kit, and I said, please join my team, but nobody's joining my team. Guess what? Nobody wants to join your team because of a kit that you posted. That's not what that's not what attracts people to you and makes them want to join your team. A kit is not going to make somebody want to join your team. What is going to make somebody want to join your team is the passion that you have, the idea that you can inspire them, that you can change their lives, the idea that you have something that they want. These are all things that attract people to you. So I post a lot about, like the other day I posted a picture of my son, my youngest son, was sick, and I just made like a funny post. I was on the bed with him. He was asleep, and I made a funny post that said, today I had to call into my boss for a sick day. Luckily, she's a really cool boss, and she even let me stay in the bed all day with my son. And then on the very bottom, I put, so grateful I never have to take another sick day again. You have to resonate with people. You have to pull their strings. You have to make them say, dang, I really want that in my life. Or, when you're traveling, when you win that cruise, when you win your opportunity to go to Unified and you're going to Utah, or you're going to the Purple Retreat, you're winning those little charms in the mail, you're getting your big makeup trunk, you're getting things that people do not get every day in their lives. This is what you need to be posting. You need to be posting when people are joining your team. You need to be posting when people are buying from you. People want to see that you're being successful. If you're not posting those things, then people aren't going to be attracted to you. They're not going to say, well, they're going to be thinking, is she successful in this business? Is anybody buying from her? People love to see what's going on in your business. They love to see if you're being successful. I have people that come up to me all the time at church who I would think that probably could care less about my business, but the first thing they say to me is, oh my gosh, your business is doing so well. How do you think they know that my business is doing so well? It's because I brag about it on Facebook. I will say, holy cow, we just had $30,000 in sales in one day. Or, I just recruited my 100th person, or our team is now at 1,800 women, or we just had our biggest selling month in history, or I just got asked to speak at convention. Whatever it is that is going on in your life that is happening because of this business, you need to be expressing that. You need to be showing that on your personal Facebook wall. It is okay to boast and to brag about yourself, because that is what gets people to want to join your team. It is all about business, and putting yourself out there and realizing it's a process. Everything is a process. People are not going to join your team if you're not showing success, if you're not showing passion, if you're not making them want to be a part of what you have. I have people all the time that will say, oh my gosh, Kayla, like there's just something about you. What is it? What is it about you? And it is. I have a passion for this business. And when you have a passion, it is easy to see. It is so easy to see. And you have to learn how to show that passion. And I know that majority of you that are listening tonight have that passion, or else you wouldn't be taking the time to be listening to this training right now. You have that passion. You just have to learn how to show it. You have to learn how to show it off to people and to make people want that. And so we've talked about, if you're just joining, we've talked about the 3 parts of recruiting. If you need to become an active recruiter. You don't need to be passive. No more passive recruiting, which means that you're literally not asking people. You're just sitting back, you're waiting for people to join you. No more of that, okay? You have to go out every single day. You have to make a plan. You have to say, okay, today I'm going to focus on recruiting. You can't take time off from recruiting. You can't say, well, I'm going to work on recruiting this week and not work on it next week. I work on recruiting all the time. Every single day I work on recruiting. Every single day I work on sales. Every single day I work on my team. This job is not a half and half job. You cannot say, this month I'm going to do this month I'm going to do that. Nope. You got to do it all. You got to all out or nothing, okay? That is the number one way to grow your business. You can't say, well, I'm just going to focus on sales this month and next month I'm going to focus on this. You got to even it out. You got to say, every single day I'm going to work on all of it. I'm going to be good at everything. And if you're not good at it, then work at it until you are good at it. I have people that will come to me and they'll say, Kayla, what's going on? I can't get recruits. What's going on? I can't get sales. And my number one advice to them is to work harder on it, focus more on it. If you are not being successful in something, then you need to focus harder on it. You need to spend more time on it. You need to physically, mentally think about it more. It needs to be on your mind all the time. If I know that my sales are low for the month, guess what I'm thinking about? I need to bust butt. I need to figure out a way to get sales. And that is constantly on my mind until I get those sales. If I'm getting towards the end of the month and I've only got 2 recruits, I have never had a month that I've had less than 3 to 4 recruits in a month. So if I'm getting towards the end of the month and I only have 2 recruits, I'm like, Kayla, you need to buckle down. You need to focus. You need to work hard on getting some recruits. You have 2 weeks to get some more recruits under your belt. And so what do I do in those 2 weeks? I hammer recruiting. I do it as much and as hard as I can. You've got to understand it is up to you in this business if you're going to be successful. It is not up to anybody else. We can give you all the tools. We can give you all the training. We can give you everything you need. But until you understand it is up to you and only up to you whether or not you're going to be successful, then you will not be successful in this business. You have to understand that you could have the crappiest sponsor, the crappiest team, the crappiest leader, the crappiest black upline, the crappiest everything. You could be given basically the crapshoot in this business and you can still be successful. You can still hit the top of this company. Or on the other hand, you could have the best black status leader there is in this company. You could have the best team. You could have the best people underneath you. You could have all the tools that you need to be successful, and you could still fail at this business. And why? Why is that? Because ultimately it depends on you and what you're going to do. So if you want to be the best dang recruiter in this business, then go be the best dang recruiter. Work on it. Make sure that you are the best recruiter. Make sure you're recruiting 5 people a month. Make sure you're recruiting 10 people a month. When I set a goal, I'm serious about my goals. Last month I said I want to recruit 10 people this month. Why? Because I can realize when my circle is dwindling. The more that you move up in this company, the more that you start building elites, you have to pay attention to your circle. You have to know, like, okay, I need to balance it out. I need to recruit people. So I told myself, I want to recruit 10 people. That's a lot of people in 1 month. But you know what? I recruited 9, and I was completely happy with that because I know the hard work that I put into it. And you have to be willing to put hard work into it. I am a black status presenter in this business, but I work my butt off every single day. I do not sit back. I do not expect my team to make money for me. And you cannot do that either. You cannot say, well, I'm a green status presenter. Like, why isn't my team doing this? Or I have people underneath me. Why aren't they doing this? Well, I wanted to hit blue this month and my team didn't do anything. Guess what? You have to get yourself there. You have to say, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to go find people that will do it. If you're not going to get the sales, then I'm going to get the sales. You have to realize that this business starts with you and only you. Everything else that follows behind that is icing on the cake. If you get a rock star recruiter, if you get a rock star seller, that is icing on the cake. When I hit my promotions and when I know that I'm going for promotion, you better believe that I know that I'm going to carry the weight of my team, that I know that I'm going to have a majority of the sales, that I'm going to have a majority of the recruits for that month. And you should always, if you are serious about this business, you should always have a minimum of 3 recruits every single month. Because if you are not growing your team, if you're not growing your business, you're not going to hit those, you're not going to hit your promotions. You're not going to grow in this business. You cannot say, I'm going to recruit 5 people in 1 year. I'm going to recruit 2 people in 1 year. That is not growing your business, and you have to realize that. What is growing your business is at least 3 people a month, and then getting the girls below you to do the exact same thing. That is how you grow your business. That is how you recruit. That is how you find yourself at the top of the company, is because you are busting butt every single day looking for recruits to join your team. And you have to have a passion about it. You have to say, whose life can I change today? Whose life can I have join my team that is going to make a difference? You know what? You're going to get people that join your team and they're not going to do anything, and that's okay. You're looking for the people who want to do something. You will find those people. The more you recruit, the more you will find those people. So anyways, I'm going to end with that unless anybody has any questions. I have to do one more live tonight before I get to the bed. But did I cover everything, Jennifer? Was that okay? Sorry, I get really passionate about recruiting. It's kind of my jam. I love recruiting. I get so passionate about it because, I mean, if you think about it in this sense, say you're by yourself right now. You're listening to this training right now and you're by yourself. You are the only person on your team. What would happen in the next 3 to 4 weeks if you went and you recruited 5 to 10 people? What do you think is going to happen to your business? You're not going to be in the same place you are right now. What do you think will happen if you are a pink status presenter right now and you have 2 people on your team? yourself and you have 2 other people on your team. What do you think will happen if you go and recruit 3 to 5 people and the people underneath you recruit 3 to 5 people? Guess what? You're not going to be a pink status presenter anymore. You're going to be blue. You're going to be green. It's all about building your business, getting people underneath you to do the exact same thing that you're doing. If recruiting is not on your mind and you do not think it is important, then you've got to start understanding that recruiting is a key component to our business. It is not something that you say, I'm going to wait until I'm a green status presenter to start building a team, or I'm going to wait 3 months down the road to start building a team. No, you start building a team the day that you join the business. Build a team the day that you join. Start looking for people to join your team the day that you join the business, because that's the only way you're going to make money and you're going to get up and higher in this business, is if you have a team to do it with you. It is so much easier to hit a promotion with more people than you have right now. If you add people to your team, that's less people that have to sell a higher amount of money. So I get really passionate about it. But thank you guys so much for letting me be here. Thank you, Jennifer. I hope I covered everything that you guys needed to know about recruiting. But believe in yourselves. Believe that you guys can do this business, because it is a simple business. Recruit, book, sell, sponsor. It is simple. But if you allow your mind to tell you that you can't do this, then you will never be successful in this business. But if you tell yourself every single day, I'm going to rock this business and I'm going to go to the top of the company, then you're going to get there. I promise you. One way or the other, you will get there. You will find your way at the top of the company. But you have to believe you can do it. I told myself every single day, I am going to hit the top of the company. And now I tell myself every single day, I'm going to be black status 1. I'm going to be black status 2. I'm going to be black status 3. I am going to be an inspirational leader in this company. I tell myself that every single day, and I work my butt off to make sure that I'm going to be that. So you have to believe it, and then you have to put the work in for it. So you can't say, I want to be a green status presenter this month, but you're only going to give 30 minutes a day. You have to put the equal time into it. So anyways, okay, I'll keep rambling if I don't get off. But thank you guys so much. I enjoyed it. Thanks.